Hi, everybody. Welcome to my mini reads. This will be a short and very quick one, which I'm very grateful for. Because I'm not feeling all too well. Chris, Marie, and Bodil, are you beautiful people in the house? That's the wrong one. Hey, Yuhi. Oh, there we go. Hey, Chris. I hope you saw my message. I had to eat something because I just got through the house. I need to tank up my energy. And it's just you two anyways, Bodil and Chris. So it's going to be very relaxed. And then I can just, I think I'm going to sleep. Oh, somebody else did a booking. Okay, got 3. Oh, hey, Rochelle. Yes, I just got you. Okay, let's start with Bodil, just because it's like 11:15 at night where you are at. Let me just get the orders up. Bear with. Okay, Bodil, you up first. Your question is where is it? Oh, it's such a faff getting here. Whatever I get on love in the near future. Do you want a timeline for near future, like the next 3 months? Okay, Rochelle, gotcha. I did send it to you, Chris. It should automatically be linked to the booking anyways, because I changed the time slot, so it's already automatically updated, but it's in the emails. You just got to scroll up a bit. Okay, cool. Bodil, what's coming up for love in the next 3 months for Bodil? Please let me connect to Bodil's higher self. Purple energy. What's purple? Purple is the third eye chakra, isn't it? You might get some more nudges from spirits because you also said you're meditating more. I feel like you're also going to get some kind of hints or signs, indications. Like something might stand out to you that's like repeatedly there, and that will like maybe a name. I don't know, but it's gonna give you a feeling that you'll know. You'll sense it, Bodil. It feels like new love. Let me see. What is this? First card, Ace of Cups, upright. That's new beginning, new love. That is your new love, Bodil. And it's upright, which is nice. I mean, you're almost there. You know what I'm drawn to on this picture, funny enough? And like I said, it depends on the cards. What I'm drawn to in that moment are those 2 circles, and they're not completely full circles. So coming full circle, you still need to do some healing, and so do they. It's the first time Guides pushed to that one. Let's see, what is this about? Who is this for Bodil? They still need to remove themselves from a third party or some kind of commitment and bring back balance into their life. This is a little bit of divine timing, Bodil. But I do get them finally having some kind of enlightenment. Could be a Sagittarius or a Aquarius. Those are major arcanas, but doesn't have to be. What is important for Bodil to know about this connection between her and this love? What's important in this connection? They're spiritual. Could be a Pisces, but there's no ego attached. I feel like they are smart when it comes to taking action. They also, getting a sense, they like to plan things. They take their time. They might even sit and meditate on things that they I'm just getting a sense of somebody really taking their time to think through it and not overthinking. It doesn't go to the extreme of overthinking. It's just really listening to their guts. What else? It's going to happen quicker than you think. They do need to open up because whatever has happened to them in the past burdened them, Bodil. They are going to come and guard it, but it is a lot of love in this connection. It's like breaking down those walls. How will Bodil know who this is? How will Bodil know who this is? Give me some characteristics here. Somebody new. Could be a Libra, but it's somebody new. They could be working in, like, this is very specific. Not a news agency, but they might be like somebody who communicates a lot with people or like this podcast. This is really, it's quite specific. So don't hang yourself on it, but I'm just getting like news. Latest news. Feels like an anchor man. I don't even know what that is. I'm just hearing that. News. What else? What else? Yeah, the Emperor. They've reached their Emperor status. They're in control of their life. Even though they're guarded, once they let their guard down, there's emotional maturity behind it. There's no emotional immaturity. They're just saving themselves to be open with the right person. This person. They're at a distance. They're a different culture. That's how you know who that is. You're going to meet, I don't know how you're going to meet them, but they are at a distance. Like they could be a different culture, a different type from who you are. It's like opposites attract. And I feel like they travel. They might be, even as much as I know, they might even be overseas or coming from a travel. They might have just recently come from a travel. I'm getting like 2 travel cards back to back. It's gonna move forward quite quickly once it starts. You got, and the outcome is victory here. Okay. Madam. This is nice. Okay, up next, we have Chris Marie. So same question. And then I got another booking come in. Okay, they're all coming in now. Here I thought I was done. No, you're not done yet. Okay, let me just get the question. Oh, you already said your question. What is coming up for Chris Marie for the next several months in love? What's coming up for Chris Marie? What is coming up for Chris Marie? Chris Marie. Chris Marie. That's easier. Thank you, Kristen. I just wasn't sure because, you know, some people don't want their real name in the chat. So I respect the privacy of things. But that helps me much better. Kristen, thank you. What's coming up for Kristen? Somebody is going to be important. Somebody from your past, somebody you already know. This is a soul connection that I feel like you already know. You got 6 of Cups, somebody from your past. Feels like a burden needs to be lifted from this connection. It feels like it's been going on for too long. Some kind of exhaustion with an energy. It feels like somebody needs to release something. And it's been dragging on, but I also feel like, because I'm drawn to the star on this 10 of Wands card, so I feel like there's a star major arcana in this 10 of Wands cards, which is really weird. I'm not going to question it or overthink it because this is just coming through. I feel like it's supposed to drag on for a reason, whatever this means. And most of the time, obviously, it's for your highest good, Kristen, but it's also about you needing to heal something, they needing to heal something. There's something of a release that needs to happen. What is this 10 of Wands in reverse about? They're not taking action on something that there should be taken action on. There's some kind of delay. Give me more. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody might lose out on money by taking an action, and that's why they're holding back. There might be some kind of money issue here related, or feeling left out in the cold in a sense. One more here. I feel like there's also emotional manipulation going on by some kind of toxic energy in their surrounding. How are they coming back? How are they coming around towards you? How are you going to come towards Kristen? How are you coming towards Kristen? I feel like you're going to have to deal with this person a bit. They're going to let their guard down. They're going to be more open with you. They're going to be less. I feel like this person might be a bit, or used to be a little bit, not stubborn, but like guarded, I suppose. Woo. But somebody's coming back around. Also, a little bit of self-indulgence because you make them happy. They want to move things to calmer waters with you. Soothe things out. If there's been like a still stand with somebody, they want to come back around and soothe things out. Okay, good, Kristen. As long as it makes sense. What else? What else? What else does Kristen need to know? It's similar. I feel, no, it's a different energy than from Bodo. Funny enough, I'm getting the same card, but a different energy. There's something that needs to be healed that can't be swept under the rug. Somebody needs to like see the light for what things are happening, and that they have to stop being in a soulmate, like stop slowing things down. With the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse, I feel it's just an avoidance energy a bit. Yeah, it's something about love. They need to finally get their act together when it comes to love. This could also be choice, so it could be a third party involved in the situation, because the lovers used to be called the choice. But it feels like they need to see the light and get on with it. Is he going to lose out a lot of money, Kristen? Do you know that? With the divorce, if they have a prenup or not or whatever. Because I sense him being left out in the, but it feels like more with the money. I'm not saying that, you know, he's poor, but I do feel like she's trying to take his money. That's what it is. Okay. Right. That's the outcome between Kristen and this person. The outcome between you and him is judgment, karma. You guys are you are going to pass judgment day, whatever happens. There's a lot of karma involved here. Outcome is judgment. So it's whatever has to happen will happen. It's not very specific, but we can look into that when I do your Zoom, Missy Miss. So there we go. That's for you. And I just saw 1717 on my clock. So look up that number, what that means for you, Kristen. We love divine timing, don't we? Next I have, oh gosh. Okay. People are booking now, aren't they? Yeah. Let me bring up the next orders. I do have Rochelle next. Sorry, my phone is just bringing up the order. Hey, Yasmin. I got your order through as well. Okay, you know what? Let me actually do it in the banner. Oh, great, Kristen. That number means something for you. If you've seen that and I just told you that number, that's definitely another hint for you. Let me just put in the names. So I got Rochelle. I have Lioness Queen. I have B. Smith. And I have Yasmin or Jasmine. Talk soon, Kristen. Okay, Rochelle, are you here? Good night, Bodo. Sleep well. Rochelle, I'll just start. with your questions. Let me just actually put this in the link if people still want to book whilst I'm here. I might as well. Can I pin this? I don't know if I can. Okay, cool. So let's just do this way. Great. Rochelle. Otherwise, I'll just shout out names. Rochelle, Yasmin, Byron, Lioness Queen. Whoever shouts, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just timestamp it. Yasmin. Okay, let's do you. So your question, do you have a significant romantic relationship coming in 2025? I like that. Okay, Lioness Queen, I'll get you afterwards. What's a significant? Okay, let me just rephrase that a little bit. Yasmin, what's the yes? What's Yasmin? Okay, I don't know if you work out or somebody's working out, but I feel like somebody's focused on their fitness. Whether that is your romantic person, if that's not you, I feel like it's somebody who's very health. They care about health a lot. Oh, that's you. Okay, then I'm tapping into your energy. That's good. I'm picking up on you. Then I got the right energy with me. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's interesting. Is this Yasmin or is this the Yasmin? Did you recently? I mean, I'm feeling you've ended a cycle. I don't know how recently it is, but you've ended a cycle. You've conquered some kind of fears. Maybe it was a fear of rejection or being rejected, and you no longer have a conflict within you. And that's why I feel like you're gonna get communication, or somebody will speak about you. I feel like you could meet a significant romance through somebody mentioning your name. Rochelle, I'll do you next, just because I didn't hear you, and I like when people are in the chat, so I can, rather than time stamping it, I'll do you after Yasmin. Yeah, it's somebody who might be an air sign here for you, Yasmin. You got somebody who's very clear on communicating what they want. What is this? This is a new passion here. A new passion. I said new passion. There's going to be quite an intense magnetic connection with this person. What else? Okay, great, Rochelle. What else? You won't need to get into your head about this person. There's no conflict. This is quite straightforward. It is divine timing, But I feel like because you did say 2025, we still got 11 months left. Let me just, can you clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please? It also has a lot to do with how quickly you are on, I'm not going to say how fast you are on your healing journey, because healing is not linear, but it's really about how you make progress in your own healing, whether it's like self-love, being confident. They're not telling me a timing. They're not clarifying the divine timing for me, because it's divine flippin' timing. But it's basically, I feel like it is what I'm trying to tell you right now. It's depending on your speedy, not saying recovery, but you got to be in the right energy, as is the other person. But there is somebody for you here. Yeah. Okay. That's a tough one. Yes, Jasmine. There's still a little bit emotional closure you need, whether that's not necessarily with that person, but it's about your own love, your own self-love. So not necessarily still attached to that last relationship, but it's more about you, because emotionally you're not completely at where you're meant to be, as per spirit guides. I'm just the messenger. But you got somebody, romance and true love here. There is some it's a significant other. I can tell you that. I don't feel like it's a karmic, toxic. Let's say, I don't think it's a bad karma, or it's like another experience or lesson you have to go through. It's actually there for the long run. It's somebody, and you know what? It might be somebody you know. If not, it's someone that I used to know. I don't know if you believe in past lives, but it's a connection that you feel like you've known them before. And it's either somebody that you feel like you've known them before, it's somebody, that you don't even recognize, because they've completely transformed. Somebody's done reflection. There could be the letter R is very important. Romance, reflection, reconciliation. I'm just drawn to the breath. It feels like renewal, refresh, restart, reset, ready, set, go. That's just what I'm getting. You'll get it by winter. It could, I feel like, yeah, you'll be fine. Just don't feel like you need to be left out in winter, Jasmine. Final move. Look, this ain't another lesson. This is somebody for the long run. And I'm hearing worth the wait. Thank goodness. Just trust in that divine timing, because they literally told me twice they're not going to tell me a timeline. I asked twice. And I got the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is no communication. No, Yemaya, shut up. I try. Sometimes I try. But you're fine. Please keep me in the loop. I love this for you. Yeah. But you know what? Once you focus on yourself, on your self-love, and you don't care about it and you don't need it, that's when it's going to come in. When you genuinely just don't give a damn. You're like, oh, whatever. That's when it's there. And you're like, really? You are so welcome. And well done on closing that cycle. Okay, Rochelle, and then I'll do Lioness next. Um, Rochelle, I'm going to get to your question now, okay? Just open it up. Okay, you're here. Great, 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 great. What do I see coming up in love for you in February? Okay, let's see. Let's see. What's coming up for Rochelle in love in the month of February? I had just heard say leading into March, so it might overlap. Doesn't have to be it. But I'm focusing on February. I'm still getting beginning of March. Like 8th of March is like what they're just showing me the calendar. 8th of March is what I'm seeing. Okay, so I don't know why. You just keep that in the back of your mind. You know what? I'm getting March. First week of March. That's why, because I asked about February specifically, and they gave me the energy is not stable. And I asked first week of March. I got Queen of Wands. You're attracting somebody. So you just have to wait another week. You are going to attract somebody. They are very this person is very impressed. That's the word I'm looking for. Impressed by you. There's some kind of energy that surrounds you that keeps them a little bit intimidated at times, but also impressive. Let me see. Yeah, spirits can sometimes at times be very specific. What is Shell attracting? What is she attracting? Who is she attracting in terms of love? The Queen of Wands. I don't know. You know what, Rochelle? Don't be surprised if you get some compliments from both female and males, love-wise. You're getting some females and some males. I don't know if you're into if you are bisexual, hetero, gay, no, how do you say it? Lesbian? Yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking in 3 different languages. But you're attracting both genders. Hetero. That's what I'm picking up on you, but I wanted to just make sure. But you are going to attract, there might be a woman that's going to fancy you as well. Just so you know, obviously. But you got a Knight of Cups here. Because I was like, oh, okay. Oh, which is just, I think just take it as a compliment. Just be like, oh, it's like, thank you, but I'm interested in men. It's more like a compliment to know that you are literally attracting attention from souls, plenty of souls. What else? But you know what? Whoever somebody is holding back their love offer, I feel like because they're very impressed, first of all, but also intimidated because you have such an attractive energy. There is somebody wanting to offer you to take you on a date, but they are holding back. Somebody is holding back here. Who is this? Who What is this? You got, again, somebody who wants to invest in this connection with you. They are trying to plant the seeds to get closer to you, to get to know you. Whether you know this person or not, somebody wants to actually invest and grow something with you. They just don't know how to do it yet. You will know who this person is when they come in. There's some kind of knowing. The universe isn't telling me who it is with the high priestess, but it's also your intuition about you. You'll have that gut feeling of who it will be. What else? Somebody who lost control in the past, who now they've gotten rid of a lot of toxic energy in their surroundings, and now they're taking action. They are not an emperor yet, okay? They're just midst of a transitional period. Hence, I feel like it's gonna be March for you, if for love with this person. What else? This connection is very much protected. This is somebody you could marry. Adrian, there you are. Yes, you can. This is somebody you could potentially get married to. If that's something you're interested in, it's a protected connection. You just have to like let it play out. Michelle, just take a step back and wait, like observe it. Trust your guts. Because also, again, you similar to earlier on, seven of Pentacles that I had for Kristen, divine timing, but it's more here for you planting the seeds and let it grow and being patient. There's a little bit of patience here. But I see marriage in the future for you. If that's something you want. You could have it quicker than you think. Getting this is something you'll be sure of. There's still some healing needed and some confusion that needs to be cleared. That emperor, whoever this is, your to be emperor, there's still some confusion within their energy. But I feel like beginning of March is going to be important with you when it comes to the subject of love. I hope this helped. And thank you for booking. Also, no, timelines can be a little bit delayed. Divine timing is I don't need to explain it. You are so welcome, my dear. Okay, next we have Lioness Queen. Let's get you up. Hey, Gorge. Let me just pull your question up. There we go. Whatever you need to know right now. Is that still what you want to know? Okay, cool. Let's do that. Just thinking. No, we'll stay with this thing. Okay, what is it Lioness Queen needs to know right now? Listen to lyrics. You're getting some messages from spirits through lyrics. Getting that song Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow. Whatever that means. It's also shadow work. So you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Why am I getting that song? But it's a lot about shadow work and healing it with the sun and the shadow, yin and the yang. Okay, this is nice. You got much more power than you allow yourself to have, especially emotionally. I feel like you're underestimating what you can actually manifest here for yourself, Queen. That's what the Cups about. I feel like you need to get up and get things started. Such a weird thing. Put in the hard work. I don't know what this is about, but it has to do with bringing love into a situation. It's going to pay off. This is about something that's been causing you trouble. It could be some egoistic person, something that you might have been struggling with. I'm just hearing bring love into the situation. You have a divine counterpart coming up. If you're not already dealing with a divine counterpart, there's somebody in your energy that is a divine counterpart, Queen. Don't doubt yourself. You got to start that business. That's what it is. The wands. You might, you know what? Scratch divine counterpart, because this is then, could a male person help you? You need to do this before August, first of all. But also, I feel like it's either you being more in your dominant role or getting help or advice from a male figure here. You got to bring love into that situation. It's about you, yourself. You're coming up as the Queen of Cups. You just gotta do it. Love can wait. Great. You got some kind of reconciliation coming, whether you want it or not, because it always happens when you don't want it. You still got that divine counterpart coming through. Even I said scratch it. The universe is like, it's still there. I guess it's several things you just need to know, Queen. Building up, but you know what? The focus is really to build on your foundation. 3 of Pentacles. Building your foundation, starting your business. Sometimes it does mean just asking for help because it is teamwork. Even though it's just you, I do feel like you might require some tools, and these tools are found within other people's, not opinion, but what they have to say to it. It's like them also being realistic and you being realistic, not like being realistic about it, but really do it. it's money wise, it's a risk, isn't it? Because I see the risk of you being left out in winter, not having the income that you want. Is that what's holding you back? Or is it you doubting your own skills? It's the money. Advice is to let you know what, it's letting your guard down and letting the energy flow. And you have to act from a point of, I am financially abundant. You have to feel it. And that's not easy because you can't fake energy. But it's getting into that mindset that you truly trust that you are financially abundant, and obviously being smart about it. And I feel like you need to have some kind of input. It's not the opinion. I was looking for input from someone. It could even be financial advice because it's Three of Pentacles. It's the money. Yeah, you got to speak to somebody. I feel like there's a male person or a female who's very dominant. What's the outcome here for Queen? The outcome is you being happier than you thought you would be. And you might even help other people. You're going to give to the community. It's going to help other people. Whether that's that you inspiring them to also do the same thing, or you actually help people with your business. Whatever it is, even though you feel like it's not, you're afraid your wishes won't come true, they're going to come true more than you expect them to come true. I feel like you need to have a listen around, and I'm hearing before August. Maybe it's a planetary constellation why you should do this, but there you go. That's your message. I hope this, you know what, Queen, what you should do, what I do, it's drawing your own sigil. Create your own sigil and then put it everywhere and hide it where people not necessarily will see it, but you always remind yourself of the sigil. I am abundant in money, or I am, whatever it is you need to, you want to feel and what you want to manifest, and you can create your own sigil. It's literally setting the intention. I did that for abundance in money. I am abundant in my money matters, or I don't remember exactly what the exact wording was, but then you make it your own. So it's personal. That's my sigil. And it's created out of different letters, and you have to take out the vowels and stuff. So maybe look that up, because when you do it, you set the intention, you put the energy out there. It's like a placebo effect. It's like magic, but it isn't, because you believe in it. And by believing it, you put that out because you believe it's real, and then it becomes real. You got this. Okay. Who do I have next? Adrienne. I still need to see if B. Smith is in the house. Are you in the house, B. Smith? You are amazing. Amazing, Byron. Okay, I will answer your question next. You don't need a reading. You know that. But let's see if the energy has changed. Because you and me had a Zoom, right? Pretty sure we had a Zoom. But you know, energy can change, especially Mercury now is changing. We got the new moon coming up. We just moved the North Node into Pisces. Energy can switch like this. So I think your question was, if memory treats me well, if your Capricorn X will reach out to you by spring. Let me just double check that it's that, but I believe that that's what it is. I'm just trying to get into this flippin' app program. There we go. Can you expect communication from your Capricorn X by spring? Okay. Spring. Okay. Can we expect communication? What will happen by spring from her side to Byron? Mm. Towards whom? You know if she has money issues, Byron? You know what? I see indirect communication. Weirdly enough, I see her communicating, but not directly to you, but it will somehow reach you because of something that you might hear via a third party. And it's something she might communicate to somebody she has no attraction to, whether that's a male, a female friend, acquaintance. And there is a part in where this has to somehow play out because you got the star. So that's like, in a way, fate. It's meant to happen like this. Okay. Did she also used to have it when you were together and you felt guilty because you have quite a good income? You coming up as King of Pentacles. Aha. Okay. So by Spring, unfortunately, I still get indirect messages. Okay, I don't see direct communication. Let me ask after spring. You got divine timing here. What are you doing to attract? She's gonna attract a new job or a new promotion that's gonna make her happy, and then she might come back around. I'm getting it's divine timing, her coming back around and messaging you, but I do see her attracting some kind of job or promotion or more money with the Ace of Wands. Once this has happened, there's a door that opens for direct communication. Ah, that's why I got this guilty card. It's 11:11. You wrote that. I just saw that. Okay. Yeah, this is the right energy I'm tapping into. I mean, you know what? Right now, I don't see it happening by spring, but you never know because timelines change. I do see something coming up for her with a job, a new beginning, and then you are already in a divine masculine energy, and I feel like she isn't. So there has to be. If she comes in now, she would just drain your energy. So she needs to be in the right headspace to meet you at your level. There's a blind spot here that she's not seeing. And I think this blind spot is a very delicate matter. And I'm getting, there's something, we spoke about this and I'm hearing it. It's something she needs to heal, a journey she needs to go through. So she's still very guarded. But there's a healing journey for her to meet you at your divine masculine. If there was some kind of her reaching out and she wanted to commit or like taking, explaining it, I don't know, seeking reconciliation, closure, whatever it is, it wouldn't put you in a good state. You need her to be in the right state, Byron. I hope this helped. People's timelines can speed up. You never know. It's just right now I'm getting the energies more indirect rather than direct. But I do feel like, if you hear via this mutual friend that she has a new job offer or a new money or it's better with her money, you can expect something coming directly is what I just saw. Green light. Spirit's giving me a green light, like a heads up. Keep me in the loop if she does reach out. Adrian in the house. Where is my Adrian, man? You know what, Byron? Leave the door open and focus on you. Just leave the door open and focus on you. you did the best you could and there's nothing more you can do to the situation. And try to just be at peace with that. Because once you're at peace with it and you just leave the door open, you focus on you and you don't entertain that energy anymore, that's when they come in, because they can't feel your energy. They're like, oh my gosh, where's Byron gone? That's when fear kicks in, because they're afraid to lose you. Thank you for purchasing the reading. Okay, Adrian, let's see your question. Who's coming towards you? Okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Who's coming towards Adrian? Who is coming towards Adrian? They were all asking about you in the chat yesterday, Adrian, Alex. They all miss you. I miss you. I always forget the times that you're on or not. And Byron, you also should be in my lives. They're fun. Okay, let's see. Adrian, who's coming towards Adrian? Who's coming towards Adrian? Why? Committed to. Oh no. Where are the 5D girls for Adrian? Okay, what is, can you please clarify this? Okay, it's not bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, and this is coming up. You got somebody who coming towards you, they know what they want. They're emotionally not, they're guarded. They don't want to let anybody in. They are a little bit like, they keep their options open. They like to date several people at once. Adrian, I don't get them having a toxic energy, but they are just going out on dates and enjoying themselves because of self-preservation and protecting themselves from getting hurt. They are committing to a single life right now. They're not seeking companionship. They're committing to options. Basically, I've never got this energy before. And they're very clear, cutthroat, a little bit detached right now in this energy. And I feel like maybe because they've been through a tough, you know what, whatever their past is made them wanting to be free and being long and wild and free. I'm getting that song. No. They are going to be very clear that they were not happy what they thought was their happiness, and they felt like they've been exploited or their wishes never came true. It's a little bit of victim mentality that they're coming in with. However, Just because they're emotionally not available doesn't mean that they're emotionally not mature. I do sense that they have a huge sense of emotional intelligence, but somebody really screwed them there with that and just hurt them deeply. Hence, they feel a little bit like there's a little bit of numbness. I do see them coming towards you. I'm getting a Cancer season or a Cancer. This is going to be emotionally loaded once they warm up. They're no longer in this numbness, icy detachment phase. What is the connection between Adrian and this person? This is not necessarily somebody new. It could be, but it's also somebody who's not in their Empress level. Hence, you don't know who it is. You have not reconciled with them yet, or you haven't aligned yet because of their state. There's a wall between you and this person for a very good reason. Because right now they are in this state of, I'm committing to being single. I don't want any companionship because they hurt me in the past. So this is either somebody old in a new energy or somebody new who feels like you've known them before. They're real. I mean, there's no fakeness. When they come in, they're going to be authentic because they've surrendered and they've learned things from I wanted to say a Pisces point of view. Their perception, they're going to see it from a new perspective, a new light, and they're also going to look at it from a soul's perspective. I don't feel like they're going to take action. They might want you to take action, and then they choose to follow or not. So I feel like you're going to be the one taking action. Wow. But you gotta, Adrian, if you communicate with them, be honest. I'm getting you making up some little white lies to make you look better or to pretend like you're cool. Like, not you're cool. That's not what I'm saying. You can be honest with her. You can let her, this person is, you can show your real you. You don't have to hide and be somebody who you're not, but it's not to that extent. It's more about if you feel overwhelmed or if you feel like you got a lot going on, just say it. Because I feel like you are such a lovely person who's such a huge heart that you are also allowed to let yourself go and be honest if you're not in the mood for certain things or doing things, or, there's a sense where you have to communicate. Be careful with your communication and be authentic when it comes to that. You're allowed to share your grief. I've never had that before. It could be that you both have something in common where it's that, you might be listening to what she's saying, but then at the same time, allow yourself to also share vulnerability here. This is nice. This is interesting, Adrian. I like this for you. It's a real, it's not, I don't feel like it's that kind of fairy tales. It's a real connection. I'm raw and real is what I'm getting. Give me one last card for Adrian. You If you know, what is this about? You have to share your heart-to-heart conversations. It's the same advice and guidance when you meet this person. Be emotionally available and trust your guts. You also got some soul searching, separation, and there's an inner child or there's a child involved, okay? Somebody walked away in this connection. There's something about a child walking away, whether that's an inner child, abandoning an inner child, reconnecting with an inner child, literally a child, and separate ways in order to go soul searching between you and this person. There's a link. It will plan out depending on the energies, which you'll know when it happens. And I just saw 11, 11, 11, like 1 hour, 11 minutes, 11 seconds. This is a divinely guided connection. Are you happy with this, Adrienne? I hope you heard everything I said. Is that a happy smiley? I hope it is. Oh, you're coming in delayed now. Oh, I don't know if it's my internet or not. I hope this worked for you, Adrienne. They are. They are sending you someone. You gotta get ready for this. I literally just gave you that love reading about a person for you. This was a nice reading. It's a real connection. You know what? They're still dating other people. You might also have choices. It's 7 of Cups. There's sometimes a bit confusion here, but that also indicates July. I don't like giving timelines. You know me. But you haven't spoken to this person yet or in a long time. I don't see communication with them. I don't remember what I had. I had Cancer. Because they could be any sign. I had Cancer. I had Capricorn. I had the Devil in reverse. I have Pisces. Gemini and Virgo. Yeah, the Cancer. Those are the major arcanas that came up for you, okay? So Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo. Let me see if there were any other ones that I had for you. I'm just looking at the major arcanas, which other ones. And again, Pisces, Sagittarius. Sir Leo? Not sure if there was Leo. I think I said Aquarius. Yeah. They'll come in. Trust me. I know this. You're too good to not get somebody, Adrienne. I know this. Am I going to see you in my lives again? You're missed by everybody, by the way. Just keep making your money because that's when it normally happens. When you don't look for it. Oh, the times for you, right? There's a different timing. I always forget. I always know you're on a. I can't. Yes, like this time. I always try to do lives around 8 p.m. UK time. So you don't need another question, Adrienne. But what do you want to know? What's your question, mister? Okay, let's see. Is Adrienne on the right path towards the outcome? Let me get a different deck. I just heard switch deck. Let me get the normal Rider Waite. um, yes, you just have to be, I know you won't like this, patient. You know what's interesting? You might even meet your person through this. It's interesting that you asked me that question because you do. It's like dipping your toe into photography. Temperance. You got to be patient. It's about balancing it out, and then you got the King of Pentacles. You are going to make money with this, And then we know what fell out, the Queen of Pentacles right after. So this could be that this is how you might meet a soulmate connection for yourself. What else here? All right. You got to be very protective over this. Keep it to yourself. Be strategic about it. And keep on working on that skill of photography. Because I feel like you might actually make some good money with this. If you stay consistent and patient. What else? And knowing exactly how to do it and what you want, and having a very clear vision here. It's all money related. I mean, this is definitely the right deck, because there's no, love cards falling out at all. What's the overall energy here? The overall energy again is Cancerian theme. The Cancer. You know what I told you? Didn't I tell you July? Isn't Cancer June, July? Timing wise, things will move forwards with photography. Slow and steady wins the race. Because I do feel like it's two sphinx here. It's not horses. They're not really moving, but they're moving. It's just when you invest into something, you just have to wait for it to ripen. Yeah. Anything else Adrian needs to know here? No. Nothing else you need to know here. I wanted to ask, and then I was like, Queen of Swords, this is no. But for me personally, I would say yes. However, at the end of the day, I want you to listen to your intuition. But the fact that you're questioning if you're on the right path, I feel like you are. Because I feel like this is something you might also be, you are passionate about. And there we go, King of Cups. This is something that might fulfill you. Okay, Adrian? Oh, you didn't have to. Look, I just saw you sent me that money. You didn't have to do that. That was like just a thank you. I just saw that. I didn't even expect that. Are you silly man? Thank you. Yeah, you can manifest this. Look, at the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Anything is possible. Okay. Well, I am going to go to bed now because it's 20 to midnight here. But I'm going to do an all signs tomorrow evening, probably, or Sunday. So I hope you'll be back and join the crew as usual. Thank you for booking the questions, Adrian. I appreciate you. But really, I think you should focus on this photography. Okay. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Mwah.